Hey Glizzies, so it's just tips and trips for today. So this first grapple is the jump grapple. Right once the grapple sinks into the ground, you jump, hit the X button. This is the hold grapple. Wherever you look, you're going. If you hold the button, and both of them are good. The jump grapple, you gotta practice more though. This is Fuse. This is like really OP with his ult. If you just zoom in like you're zooming in with a normal weapon, you can look really far, like 300 to 400 meters. It's really good. Later in this video, you will see me use it on a team. It's really cracked.
This way, you can.
This is me seeing which shotgun is better, the evade auto and the massive. I prefer the massive, even though evade auto is good with attachments. Massive, it doesn't really matter with attachments unless it's a scope. It's a two shot with a massive up close and a two shot with the evade auto. Unless you don't hit all your bullets, and then there's going to be a little sliver of health left, which both would be 3 headshots. Very close.
Rats. Placing gas trap.
This right here, I think, is a really good method for Caustic, especially in rank if you have a Sentinel or the new 30 for 30. You can hit really good shots in between the Caustic traps, and they act as really good cover. Because even if they do like start gassing up, they can't even see you. And I honestly think it's a really good trick to use if you're camping height. So this is it from the other person's angle that I was shooting at. If you cannot see them, unless you have a really good scope on your sniper, you probably still couldn't hit them if they were behind there sniping at you. This right here is the wall jump. You go in, slide, jump, let go of your joystick, and jump again. And you can do it pretty far. And then this is me using the fuse tactic that I told you guys about earlier, where you can zoom in with this thing, you can zoom super far to find a team.
Knockdown shield here, level 2.
Joker over there.
Copy that.
And then right here, the fuse thing, I would say it takes 1 to 2 seconds for it to actually get over there. So you kind of want to move it to where they're running and not exactly on them unless they're looting. But it's kind of like the black market, alright? It takes a second for it to deploy. And then right here, if you get behind any cover, those things will not hurt you. Like just any little bit that you can get. It always works. And then right here, I go up to heal on this roof, thinking I'm safe, but no, he uses his ult, and I think if I don't get to my team, I'm dead. No use to the team. Also with fuse, if someone's camping a door like that, use your ult, get away, it gives you time to heal, and it can probably damage them. My aim is really bad there, but, you know, that's why I'm in firing range and practicing a lot. I messed up that arc star, but, you know, it's whatever. And that right there, I could have gotten that kill, but I did not have enough ammo. Or I didn't reload my gun. But that right there, the hand up, it means your teammates need it. So I would usually ping it if you see it. Right here, I try to get to my team because they're a good 50 meters away. If I don't get to them, I'm screwed. I see that my teammate unloads a full clip on this man, so I think he has to be low. So I end up going and finishing him. But also make sure your controller's charged. I've gotten into plenty of fights where I was winning, my controller died, and I ended up dying, costing us the game. And then I knew this guy was going to come down to rush me, because my teammates were already focused on the other guy. And I get him. but I cannot stress this one enough. You need to finish your kills. Like this, I probably should have went to my teammates and helped them, but if you leave a kill, they're gonna get res. It does not matter. Like, you finish them unless the teammate is like right in front of you. And then you kill the teammate. And also, I've been playing with a lot of lifelines recently that have not been resing. Like when I played lifeline, I use you as cover too when I put those things down. And a lot of people just don't use it, and it makes me mad. But you know, it's whatever. And we get into this building, and it kind of makes me mad because I accidentally edited this a little bit out. But Fuse, his frags, they can bounce off walls. And I used my cluster bomb to trap him. And I end up using my frags to crack a bunch of them. You know, because it's a really good play. I do that, Revenant gets trapped behind the box, and then I go back and beam him. But this is where I messed up. This lifeline was actually really good. And I end up getting beamed. But it's the small heals in the fight that will help you win it. You can also shoot from under the stairs if you get the right angle. Like 90% of the time you will shoot the person. But this, like, I finished my kill. Or I end up knocking him again. This is where I messed up. Instead of throwing it in front of him so he gets hit more, I hit him with it, and that practically does nothing. But I end up getting respawned, and we end up killing that team and winning the fight. This right here, this is what I'm kind of proud of. Like, you hit them, you make them jump off. They can't go back up through it. Beam him, and yeah, I shot him through the stair. And this is just a really good clip I had with the evade auto. That was I hit him 2 times. And he was full HP. I thought that was a really good clip. And then this isn't a clip. You see those red marks? Bloodhound can see those. Like, no matter who it is, he can see them always. Even if they're above you or maybe sometimes below you, you can just see. And then this clip, it says no hostiles, but that's only, I think, like a 180 view. And then, so I knew there was kids there. I could hear them because I have a really good headset for hearing. I don't know about my mic quality though. I see them. And the whole thing is, you gotta stay with your team in rank. You should not go solo pushing. Even though I end up beaming him to 1 shot with Massive, I'm not gonna rush that. I gotta stay with my team. Because if I go there, kill him, the other 2 teammates kill me, then I knew my teammates were gonna lose. Because I honestly had some pretty bad teammates in this game. I think they were both in bronze, because, you know, it's the beginning of the season. Not a lot of people are in rank. And like I said earlier, I'm not gonna solo push. I did try to get some grenades off though, and I was waiting for the low button, but she kept looting her thing, which I thought was they were being really bad teammates. I just sat here and waited until they came over. The Pathfinder does take a second to get over here though, which I think he was still looting up there too though.
Trust in the All Father.
And I did do Beast of the Hunt because I wanted to be slick in this moment. Because if I get caught up in one spot, I'm dead. I end up knocking the fuse, and then there's just the Oxen left. I hit him for a lot, and then my teammate just finishes, which I usually try to do that a lot. But this Pathfinder, I don't know why, but he was being really toxic like this whole match, and just not a good team player. And later in the clip you will see him talking to me, but it's really quiet, or in my recordings when it comes back as the other guy's talking, it's like not loud. It's like 10% over all the volume. It's not good. I thought it was one guy and I was gonna rush, ended up being a whole team. So what you want to do here is you want to go back and heal with your team. And I usually yell switch when this happens. I say switch switch. And then I stand like 5 meters away from my teammate, heal by they shoot, and then you just alternate like that. I really need to work on my master shots, but that's what I'm using a lot, just to get better with it. Oh, in ranked, it really doesn't matter if you steal someone's kill, because they're going to get the assist, and it's the same amount of points anyway. this is something I do recommend if you're only with your team though. If it's a Caustic in there and you know he's low and his teammates are down, go through his smoke. Okay? You see, my teammate gets down right there, and if I was in there, he would have got finished. And then my teammate gets the kill, but I don't really care, because, you know. Oh, it's still the same damage. I loot, because I thought the Lobo was going to res this kid. But then he started, like, being really toxic. Oh, you're bad, I've been doing this the whole match. And all this stuff. And then I realized, oh, this is like a 9-year-old, because he has a really high-pitched voice. He's screaming and stuff, so I just started teabagging him. We go off to play second, because our teammate Loba, he leaves. And then the Pathfinder, you know, dies. But it's whatever.
They're dropping a replicator.
That's all for the video today, Glizzies. Don't forget to subscribe and like.